You ain't did none of that dumb shit. You took a goddamn car, bought it one goddamn time, and sold it and made. You can do this constantly every week if you goddamn broke, you silly motherfuckers. I see why these white motherfuckers wanted to hang y'all asses. Boy, you do some dumb shit. And why they want to kick y'all in the ass. Y'all niggas do some dumb shit. You can't use your mind for nothing. All this goddamn vast internet space, and you motherfuckers, oh, the white men oppress me. Stop blaming shit on these motherfuckers. You actually think that these white motherfuckers is gonna fix the problem that they made? They just gonna dilute it and give you a little bit here, a little bit there to say, okay, we getting a little bit better. At that goddamn pace, it be goddamn 2090 before we all be equal. It be 2090, 2100. We all be motherfucking dead. Stop looking for these motherfuckers to fix your goddamn problems, to fix it for your goddamn self. Fuck them and their money. Fuck them and their grants. Fuck them and their shit. Get up, get you a goddamn job, take the motherfucking money you got from your job and create you a business. I don't give a fuck if it's selling socks. You can go get 100 pair of goddamn socks for 50 cents. Put them motherfuckers in your trunk and sell them for $1. Pull up at the Arab goddamn gas station and you can make a black person buy a sock from you. You can say, hey man, check this out. Fuck that, man. Buy these socks for me. Give me $1. I ain't robbing, I ain't killing, I ain't stealing. Can you buy a pair of these socks for me, man? I need $1. Here. And give him a fresh pair of socks. I bet you out of 10 motherfuckers, 9 motherfuckers gonna buy a pair of socks from you. Only the motherfuckers ain't got $1 ain't gonna buy one from you. You motherfuckers scared to use your head. You want to keep on complaining about the white man got me like this. Man, fuck them. They ain't gonna give you shit. Especially when they add black motherfuckers like Kamala Harris and they're trying to push a LGBT goddamn agenda on this bitch. And a Candace Owens. And a Jesse Lee Peterson. You beta male black motherfuckers get on my nerves. You better start teaching your kids how to be independent. There's nothing wrong with getting a job to start you off to get your own business. You got to start somewhere. Go take their motherfucking money and parlay it back in our shit. Stop being so goddamn dumb and ignorant like you can't do it. Just because one motherfucker did it, you figure it's hard for you. Man, you better stop that goddamn slave-ass mentality that these white motherfuckers done got you into. Your brain is the same size as theirs. Goddamn, I think I can do goddamn brain surgery if you give me the goddamn book and let me read it. I ain't got to go to school goddamn 90 years or 20 years. I read the motherfucking book and watch and do. Our brain size is the same size. You just got to figure out how to work your goddamn shit. Stop putting your kids out on the goddamn street without goddamn plan. Mine ain't leaving out my motherfucking house unless they got a goddamn plan and a good goddamn job to sustain it. And then they still got goddamn rules, even if they is out my house. I still got rules for mine, goddamn it. I don't care how old you'll get, you will never be my age. So you got rules. If you can't respect the rules, don't come the fuck around me. You better start teaching your kids right way. Mine's got respect. God damn it. You motherfuckers want to smoke weed and drink with your goddamn kids to try to make them your motherfucking friends. These ain't your motherfucking friends. These your kids. You gonna teach them how to be like your dumb ass? You gonna teach them how to be a motherfucking dummy. Stop smoking and drinking with your goddamn kids. I don't give a fuck what you do. If they do it, let them do it. They grown up to do it, let them do it. Let them spend their money on what they want to spend their motherfucking money. But you don't partake in the dumb shit. Because when they get to having kids, they say, wait a minute, shit, I can smoke and drink with my kids. My daddy and mama smoked and drink with me. Not mine. Mine ain't gonna sit down one time. No, you can have a drink around me. My kids can have drinks around. I'm not pouring it. I'm not buying it. I'm not ordering it up for you. God damn it. You grown, you better order it and pay for it and pour it your goddamn self. I'm not going. It's some shit I am not gonna goddamn do. And that's what the problem with you, motherfucker. You have no limitations. There's nothing that you ain't gonna do. You want to be so goddamn friendly with your motherfucking kids, and then when they grow up and get the kicking on your goddamn ass, you want, why my kids ain't acting like that? They got, because goddamn it, you wanted to be their friend. You didn't want to enforce no goddamn rules. You know that fucking circus elephant that's grown, big ass elephant? Don't you know when he's a baby, they tie a stake on his leg with a little bitty fucking rope, this big, elephant from a baby. Believe it or not, this long. That fucking elephant will not pull that stake out the ground, knowing he can. But he won't, because he has been trained as a goddamn infant goddamn elephant not to do something. And now he's big as hell. He can run into a house and knock it down. But you put that string on this motherfucking leg, he will not tug it. Stop waiting till your kids get old to discipline them. And that don't mean whooping their ass. Now, some of them need an ass whooping every now and then, but that don't mean you got to do it because you're smarter than your kids. You be smarter than them. Okay? You use calculated measures. You do think when you go out in the streets, you use calculated measures. You got to use calculated measures on your kids. You ain't got to abuse them and beat them. Because if you abuse them and beat them, sooner or later they're going to say, shit, all I'm getting is the ass kicking after this. I can go out here and fight this motherfucker. I can go rob. I can go do whatever. All my daddy going to do is whoop my ass, and I'll be right back out doing the same thing. No, asshole. Be smarter. Outthink your kids. Take every motherfucking thing away from them, even you. Even your presence. See them, but don't speak to them. Don't say nothing till they get their shit right. Once kids get to seeing what's going on and get to feeling emotions, they get to feeling what's going on, they ain't got shit. They ain't got your presence around. They, believe me, they act right. They act right. Because one thing we as human beings, we need communication. And if someone is very important from you, to still be around you and take that communication away from you, an ass whooping will not be able to compete with your presence. Unless you got a bullshitting presence. Now, if you got a bullshitting presence, man, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You need to go in there and start, you need to let the kids whoop on your motherfucking ass if you got a bullshitting presence. Y'all need to sit down together and say, hey, well, shit, if daddy fuck up with my ass because I wasn't taught and I didn't want to learn myself. So if I do something fucked up, y'all got the right to whoop my ass and let them kids whoop on your ass until you get your shit right. Then now you come back to, hey, I got my shit right. Now you go back to being a disciplined motherfucking dad. Stop blaming shit on these motherfucking white folks. Stop calling these motherfucking white folks. That shit got me angry than a motherfucker, boy. I don't know what the fuck to do. But God damn it, I'm gonna come on this goddamn thing every goddamn week. If Israel D'Amico let me on here and they don't ban me, I'm gonna come on here once a goddamn week. Tell you Negroes about something and you white motherfuckers about yourself. Because you ain't gonna do that shit in front of me. I don't bow down, I don't scratch, and I don't itch when I see you white motherfuckers. I look you right in your motherfucking eye and tell you how I feel, and you don't like it. I know you don't like me. I keep my shoulders back and my head up, and I tell you, man, fuck you, white man. I don't give a fuck about you. And they don't like that. But what you gonna do? You ain't kicking no ass. If you ain't got no badge on you, ain't got no goddamn gun on you, I ain't got to worry about you killing me. It'll be a shootout in this motherfucker, boy. You try me with that shit. You try me with that shit, it'll be a shootout. And if you catch me on the wrong motherfucking day, it'll be officer down. Motherfucker, because I ain't going to go down. You ain't going to kill me. You ain't going to put your motherfucking neck on, you put your knee on my neck and have me crying for my mama. It'll be a lot of flower bringing and soul singing. It'll be a whole line of police cars, boy. It'll be a couple of people at my funeral, but guess what? It'll be a whole line of you motherfuckers. Cause you going with me. Try that bullshit with me. You always try that shit with older motherfucking men and weak men and little boy. Try that shit. Try that shit with a full-fledged nigga that don't like y'all just as much as you don't like, and see what happens. See what kind of gunfight you be in. Fuck the police. A black man shouldn't even be the motherfucking police. You motherfuckers should get out of the police and get out of the goddamn military, because you put on that goddamn badge and you take on the presence of your goddamn oppressor. Don't you know that? They did a goddamn experiment where they took the guards and put them in prison and gave some of the prisoners the guards' clothes. And don't you know they had to stop the goddamn experiment after days, because the prisoners started turning into the guards and started being abusive to the guards, and the guards started acting like prisoners. They had to stop the goddamn experiment. You take on the image of your goddamn oppressor. You motherfuckers don't do that. You motherfuckers don't know that. Every time you put that badge on, y'all ready to go out there and kick a black man's ass. Y'all ready to kick a black man's ass faster than a white man when you got that badge on. You niggas ain't shit. Because one thing you niggas ain't gonna do, what I know, all of y'all are cowards. Every single fucking last one of you. Because you would never, ever take that badge off, that gun off, tell your partner to stay in the car and let's do a one-on-one. I ain't seen not one of you niggas do that. Let's turn the cameras off. I'm gonna take this gun off and I wanna whoop your ass, black man. Just me and you. You ain't gonna do that. Because you need backup. You need that gun to have us in fear, not to fight back. But when I hear that goddamn thing go over the tape and says officer down, I'll be happy. I don't give a fuck what color you is. Because I feel if you out there bullshitting around, it wouldn't be